Hey friends, and welcome back to the Reddit Rainbow, y'all. So someone tagged me in this story. I saw it on my FYP page on TikTok, and my husband sent it to me. So I guess that, it comes in threes. So I guess I gotta read you the story. I will say, mind the trigger warning. If you haven't re-upped already, go ahead and re-up. But just know that I've got you and you have nothing to worry about, okay? So let's read this story called, Am I the Asshole for Refusing to Allow My Daughter Around My Brother-in-Law for Something He Did Years Ago and Leaving My Husband Because of It? Again, please mind the trigger warnings and grab your vibes and it. Back when my brother-in-law was 28, he had a relationship with a 15-year-old girl. He ended up in prison for 12 years on kidnapping and rape charges. He just got out 2 years ago and moved back to our home state 3 months back. Now, my husband and I have a 13, almost 14-year-old daughter, his stepdaughter, technically, and I absolutely refuse my brother-in-law around her. Everyone in the family is extremely pissed at me because he did his time and paid his dues, and have tried convincing me several times that what my brother-in-law did was a one-time thing, and that since my brother-in-law is mentally delayed due to a childhood trauma, that he didn't really understand what he did was wrong because mentally he was on the same page as the 15-year-old girl. So wait, what? He didn't really understand what he did wrong, so he thinks he was wrongfully punished. So what's to stop him from... Okay. I refuse to buy into the excuses and have stood firm behind not allowing this man near my kid. I don't care if he openly admits it was a mistake and is apologetic. He still hurt a kid who was close in age to my daughter. Well, yesterday, the family called us and said they needed to have a family discussion and asked to come over, which I allowed. My mother-in-law, father-in-law, and sister-in-law were all here and said that our niece's 12th birthday is coming up next week and they want us to attend, but said that brother-in-law would be there. Is he allowed to be there? They asked that I put up with it for a few hours for my nieces and said, we will make sure that he isn't around your daughter and we will pay close attention, and basically begged me to just put it behind me for a few hours. I said, absolutely not, as you should. And they all have this belief that he's reformed anyhow, so I don't trust them to keep an eye on my kid because they all think he's cured and wouldn't do that to family. They left pissed off anyway. Why do they want you to come so bad though? Why do they want you to come with your daughter so bad though? Well, I walked by the bathroom last night and heard my husband crying. I knocked on the door and found him sitting on the edge of the tub. He unleashed a world of hurt on me, saying he's fucking sick of being caught in the middle by all this bullshit and feels like I'm making him choose between his entire family and me because his brother will be at all the events from this point forward, so he knows that he won't be able to go because of it. He said that he's pissed at all of us and is starting to hate us all because we won't shut the fuck up and stop giving him ultimatums. I haven't given him any. Well, it sounds like his family has. I simply walked out and went to my mother's with my kid. I know he's hurt right now, but I'll never tolerate the lack of concern for my own child after what he did. Am I wrong here? Absolutely not. You're thinking as a fucking mother. This is your child. He has no relation to the child. And I'm gonna say it again. I hope y'all minded all the trigger warnings. Why are they asking the OP whose child is unrelated to go to this party? You know what I'm saying? I kind of want to know. It's kind of just creepy to me to think of sometimes those people won't do it to their own family, but they'll do it to others because that somehow justifies it. You know what I'm saying? And that's really twisted, and they keep asking, and I think it's fucked up that they keep asking, especially because she's unrelated. And it's fucked up that the husband taking this out on the OP. Go ahead and just go home. Just go home. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want ultimatums anymore, choose your family, because I'm not. You know what I mean? Like, go have fun. Bye. All my speculations aside, all my horror thoughts aside, I just think that the mom is doing the right thing, and I think she did the right thing by taking her child away from that situation. That is fucking crazy to me though. Regardless, guys, this situation is scary, and I think the mom is absolutely correct, and I hope she leaves, because the husband's first priority should be his marriage and his family. That means his stepdaughter, okay? So maybe this is a loss, and I'm sorry about that. But at the same time, if y'all can figure it out, awesome. You know what I mean? And he can still go hang out with his family if he wants to. You're not stopping him from going to hang out with his family. So let him go hang out with his fucking family if he fucking wants to so bad. But yeah, no, you're doing the right thing, OP. I would always protect my child and I would always trust my gut. And I think you're right about them not watching and because they think he's reformed. And I really, 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 really hope that nothing happens to the other children that will be there. But anyway, I love you guys. I'm wishing you all the greatest of days, and I can't wait to hear your guys' thoughts.